Hey there guys and gals, Anime Dude here, and today I want to briefly go over some stuff that I noticed as I watched episode 8 of Fuuka. So, long story short, I'm making this video because I've noticed a few major changes that Media has made as they adapt the manga into an anime. Now, if you're a big fan of the manga, you may have already noticed some of these changes. I may be a little bit behind the curve. But as I was watching episode 8, I wasn't quite confident enough in my memory of the manga to just say this stuff as I was watching live. So what I'm going to do here to kickstart off this video is I'm going to give a brief synopsis of what would have happened in the manga. And if you don't want that part of the manga spoiled for you, then feel free to just skip down to the part of the video that I specify down in the description below. So in the manga, after the school festival that ended in episode 8, there was a major event that took place. So after the school festival, Haruna is actually walking along with Tama-chan and Fuuka. And during this time, a little bit of drama takes place. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details of it. So long story short, Fuuka ends up running away because of this drama. And Haruna immediately goes to chase after her. He gives chase, but he's stopped because Tama-chan grabs him by the hand. He then looks Tama-chan in the eyes and says, "I'm sorry, I can't keep regretting the things I don't say." And then he chases after Fuuka. Now once Haruna actually catches up to Fuuka, he gives her a big hug. I'll post the picture right here. This is what the hug looked like. And he essentially tells her that he's always loved her. So you can only imagine my shock whenever none of that happens, and it goes into this story about Tama-chan's vocal cords giving out that I didn't remember at all. So now that I'm done spoiling the nitty-gritty details of the manga, it's time to talk a little bit about why what happened and what didn't happen is very important in terms of the story. So I think we can all generally agree that Haruna starts off as a pretty generic protagonist, to say the least. The one thing I don't really plan on spoiling at all, but there is a very big event that happened in the future of the manga that essentially changed Haruna completely. Now that big event that forces Haruna into a major character development arc is bigger than any other source of character development that we've seen in this story, manga, or anime. Now I bring up this big event because what directly happens after the musical festival, or rather what didn't happen in the anime, is basically what makes that event hold so much weight for Haruna. So I don't think it would be too much of a stretch to say that that big event that forces Yukun into his big character development arc probably won't even happen. Now, will the lack of this big event ruin the story? I don't know. The only thing I do know is that as of episode 8, everything that me and every other reader of the manga knows about this show is currently obsolete. That doesn't mean a thing right now. The reason that any info on the manga is now obsolete is because what the manga is doing and what the anime are doing are two completely separate stories. We've seen this a couple times before with shows like Akame ga Kill and Tokyo Ghoul, where they just do something completely original for the story. It was also in the first Full Metal Alchemist. And whether that's good or bad is something we won't know until the show is finished. So all you Tama-chan fans out there should be happy as heck right now, because that means that as far as things are looking right now, it looks like Tama-chan is going to get her own story as the heroine. That's right, and that means Media decided to change this into that. And I'm actually really excited to see where they go with this. Because for the first time since I started watching this show, I literally have no idea what's going to happen, and it's an exciting feeling. I love it. So anyways, since episode 8 kind of revealed that the anime is probably going to go in a completely different direction from the manga, that just seemed like a really big deal to me, and I just kind of wanted to get that out there so everyone kind of knew, hey, if you want to read the manga, it probably won't spoil anything for you now for the anime. But I know this video has been a little unscripted and unorganized, but thank you guys for watching anyway. Be sure to leave your comments of what you think about these changes down in the comment section below. And Anime Dude out.